Good morning, everybody. Hi, welcome to this Google Digital Skills session brought to you by Digital Marketing Academy in collaboration with Google Digital Skills. And today we're going to talk about how to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. My name is Irma Karsten. I'm a digital strategist and a trainer with Digital Marketing Academy. And with me is my colleague, Nelson Kalula, who will be taking us through the session today. Hi, Nelson.
Good morning, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today. Today, I'll be discussing how to leverage social media channels and email marketing to grow online. So yeah, please stay tuned for that.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. So let's see where you guys are all from. Welcome to the session. We'd love to hear where you are from. Just so that you know, there is a bit of a delay between us and you. So it takes a few seconds for us to see your comments. But let us know, where are you from? Introduce us to everybody quickly, if you don't mind. Let us know where you're from. I'm from Pretoria, sunny morning Pretoria. Nelson is from Cape Town. I believe it's cold out there, but let us know where you are from. And Afgri from Pretoria, hi, welcome. Nice to see you. All right, let's hear where the other people are from. Who else do we have here? Pretoria, good. So Pretoria is strong at the moment. Let us know where everybody is from. Right, so keep coming in the chat. We will, and please, during this session, feel free to interact with us. Let us know your questions at any time. Nelson will be helping us to moderate some of the questions. Oh, fantastic. I see we have people from Delilah from Somerset West, Lindsay from Cape Town, Elna from Centurion, Kerry from Johannesburg. Right, so fantastic. We have a lot of, we have Amida from Port Shepstone. So fantastic. I see Cape Town is, gaining numbers. Right, Johannesburg, Tony from Randfontein. So great, thank you guys, welcome. Right, so at any time, let us know your questions, and we're looking forward to the session. So what are we going to talk about today? So we are going to discuss the benefits brought to your business through Google My Business, as well as the steps that we take to set up a Google My Business listing and also to optimize your Google My Business listing. Then we're going to give you some tips to plan for your digital marketing strategy. And we're going to look at the ways in which you can leverage social channels and utilize email marketing, which Nelson will then take us through. So just take a second just to familiarize everybody with the chat box. So you're welcome to chat in there at any time. Any questions, the ones that I don't catch, Nelson will help us to just answer those questions. But please interact with us. It's great to hear from all of you. Right. Okay. So let us just hear, which marketing tools do you currently use in your business? Right. So think about Google ads. Are you using maybe any Google ads or social media, or are you currently getting your business from word of mouth? Which tactics and tools are you currently using for your marketing tools? Are you using Google ads? Who of you are actually on Google My Business? That'll be good to hear. Just as a reminder, there is a bit of a delay from when you type in the chat and when I can see the comments. So let me just take a second to just see what marketing tools are you currently using. So for Digital Marketing Academy, we're currently using email marketing. We are using social media posts. So we are very strong on social media and also in our email marketing. So it'll be good to hear which tools you guys are using. Right, as there is a delay, I can't see your comments yet, but please let them come. That's great for us to see that. Right, okay. So while I'm talking, you can let us know in the chat which marketing tools you are using. That'll be great. Right, okay, but let's move on while we're waiting for those comments to come in. So we are, oh, there we go, right. So Shams use Google My Business, Facebook, and Google Ads. Fantastic, right, that's very good to hear. So you are been introduced to some of these tools. So hopefully we're going to give you a few extra tips today. Right, Nicolette says she uses LinkedIn, Facebook, and the website. Okay, great, fantastic, guys. Thank you for that. Delilah says Facebook, website, LinkedIn, word of mouth. Okay, great, fantastic, guys. Right, so let us talk about how to set up and optimize your Google My Business listing. So I see in the chat a lot of you actually have Google My Business profiles already, which is fantastic. But let's see how you can optimize them. Those of you who don't know, we're going to take you through the steps to optimize that. Right, so what is Google My Business? Right, please just take a moment. Let us think about it for a second. Who can tell us, and what do you think is Google My Business in your own words? What is the benefit of Google My Business, and what does it do for your business? Those of you who are using it, Elna, who else? Let's see, Shams, all of you are using GMB, Google My Business. Let us know, what is it? Share it with the others. Right, I'm going to give it a second. What is Google My Business? Think about the benefits and, what is it? I'm going to give a second just to hear from all of you in your own words, because it always helps to hear it from other people, right? People that are similar to us. And what does it do for your business at the moment? Remember that I see the comments a little bit later, so I don't see the comments immediately. I'm just going to give it a second, and then we'll come back to that, right? Not to waste too much time, but I'll come back to your comments. Right, okay, so let me explain what Google My Business is while I can't see your comments yet. Right, so Google My Business is free, right? And it's easy to use. It's an easy to use tool by Google. It's a Google tool, right? It's built for businesses and organizations across Google so that you can manage your online presence on search and maps across the Google platform. So it includes quite a few, features. So these features include things like adding your business name, the location of your business hours, and also to monitor and reply to customer reviews. You can add photos, and people can learn or you can learn as a business where and how people are searching for your business and how are they finding your business. So if you verify and edit your business information, then you can both help customers and your business and tell them your story. So it's just another way to bring the human element into marketing. Right, remember that we are marketing to real humans, real people. So we need to give them every single opportunity to engage with us on a personal level. And Google My Business is a tool that can help you with that and give people important information about where to find your business and other important things and announcements that you may want to make. So with a Google My Business account, you actually get more than just a business listing. So it's not just a directory to list your business profile, but there are a few more features. So your free business profile then lets you easily connect with your customers, as I mentioned earlier, across search then and maps. So if your business is listed on GMB, then when someone searches on maps, your business will pop up and they will see your business in there. So it makes it easier to find. Right, so all of these listings help us to be searchable. Remember, we need to give our consumers every single opportunity, or our customers or our clients or potential clients, give them every opportunity possible to find us and engage with our business. So when you list your business then on Google Maps, you are getting an exclusive online presence where your business is based. And, this means people get to know you. So when people think when I say people, think consumers, prospects, businesses, other businesses, then hover over Google Maps and hover over the streets or specific areas where your business is located, then they learn about your presence. So someone searching for something else may not be aware that your business is in a certain location, but Google Maps then help them to find your business easier. Right, so then also, and it is just one of the many ways that you can drive awareness of your company. To let people take note and understand where you are and where they can find you. So it helps to attract customers with your business profile, because you can post photos and offers to your profile to show that what actually makes your business unique. Why should customers, potential clients, choose you over your competitors? So this is a way to keep them up to date with news and promotions and special offers that you may be running, or maybe you're in South Africa specifically, where logistic hours may change with lockdown. This is a way to help communicate that to your customers without them driving to your business and then it may be closed. So on your Google My Business listing, you can then update that very easily, effortlessly, and keep your customers informed. It also gives them a way to reach you. It gives your customers a way to connect with you, because they are ready to connect, right? They can then either call your business quickly from mobile if they are searching for your business on a mobile. They can just hit the call button straight from there and get through to your business. Or they can message your business or leave reviews, right? And there are many more ways then that they can start engaging with your business and you can do more business. right? So you can also see how customers connect to your business. So there are analytics and stats that will show you how many people searched for your business in a certain date range, and will give you a whole lot more information about how people are finding you. So it helps them to then click or call or book appointments, and that will help you to understand your customers better so that we can make our marketing message better. So if we understand the behavior of our consumers, we understand where they are from and how they engage with us, we can then align our marketing messages easier. Right, so how do we create a Google My Business account? Right, so first you can just type in on search on Google My Business, type in Google My Business, right? And then you can start setting up your account, add your business name, and then choose a category in which your business is. Is it in the food industry or the restaurant industry or retail? You can choose the category then in what your business does or the industry that you are in, so that people understand it a little bit better. And add a physical location so that your customers can visit you or know that you actually really exist and that you are legitimate. Because we know in this day and age, there are many scammers out there and consumers are a little bit skeptical. So Google My Business listing helps with credibility, especially for small businesses, so that your users can find and know that you are real and true. Right, you can also then add contact details so that your customers can contact you directly, whichever way works best. If you can add your email address, your web address, obviously, and then also your number so people can phone you. Then once your listing is finished, you can then add different media elements like photos or videos. You can add testimonials from happy customers, because remember that happy customers, that is powerful marketing. Word of mouth is powerful. And if your potential clients hear from other people like them that your business has done a fantastic job in helping them solve their problem, that makes it so much more, it helps to get those sales done. It helps to give people the information to buy from your company versus your competitors. Right, and then you can also create Google Sites. So those of you who are small business owners may not know this, but you can actually create a free website if you have a verified Google My Business listing. Right, now, the important thing is that your listing needs to be verified. So you can create a listing, but if it's not verified yet, some of the features won't be available. So make sure, firstly, that your business information is accurate and that only you, the business owner or the manager of this business or the marketing manager, has access to it by verifying your business. So here is good news, and I don't know if any of you have been battling with getting your Google My Business listing verified, but Digital Marketing Academy, we are actually certified to help you with verification. So if you set up the verification process and you choose verify later, then you can contact us by email and we can actually get the verification done on your behalf. Isn't that fantastic news? So I know those of you who may have battled with getting your Google My Business listing verified is that you have to wait for a postcard, right? Now, those postcards actually don't arrive. So it can be a nightmare to get your business verified in South Africa. So here's the thing. Nelson will then type in the chat for you, where do you get the verification done? Email us at info@Digital Marketing Academy, and we can do that for you. Isn't that fantastic? Right, so do take up that offer, those of you who have been battling with that. Right, so then this is what verification looks like. So you see a note, the video has been interrupted. Just let us know if anyone else is experiencing some problems. I checked my internet speed. I'm actually on a very high speed. So just let us know if anyone else is experiencing problems. Apologies for that, Peter. Thanks for letting us know. Right, so then what does verification look like? Right, so once your verification is done, it will actually give a little, notification, or it will show up on your profile that your business is verified, and that will give your users, your consumers, your clients, peace of mind that you are actually a legitimate business and that Google has actually verified that your business does exist, that you have a real address, so that people can know that they can, trust the process and do business with you appropriately. Right. So then, as I mentioned earlier, how do you get verified? Reach out to us. We can help. And then we are a Google My Business partner. When I say we, it's Digital Marketing Academy. So we can then help you to get that done easily without the hassle, because I know it has been a bit of a nightmare for some people to wait for those postcards. It doesn't happen. So then, why is it important, right? Obviously there are obvious reasons, but if you have it's super important to have a complete Google My Business account, because, and I always say this in my training, and those of you who joined yesterday will know that I always say it, but all paths lead back to your website in digital marketing. But digital marketing is all about being found, being searchable online. Be present where your customers are, or your potential customers are, and they are online at the moment. So whichever channel we are going to use, and I know we're talking about Google My Business at the moment, but having all of the fields listed as complete as possible help give your consumers the right information to find you. Because a complete listing is, according to research, 2.7 times more likely to be considered reputable, right? They actually generate 7 times more clicks than an incomplete profile. So make sure that all of the fields are completed in your Google My Business listing. You are 70% more likely to then attract location visits. If your business is an actual brick and mortar business where you want your users to come to a physical location, then Google My Business is a perfect tool to help you with that, because then it's 70% more likely to attract those visits. Or also, if you have an online business, you are then 50% more likely to actually get sales generated. So make sure that if you do have a Google My Business listing, even while we're talking now, just go back to your listing, make sure that every single field is complete in there. Make sure that it's verified. If it's not, reach out to us. We can help you with that. Right, so if once your profile is then set up, your listing is set up, then if you are signed in with your Google My Business account, you can then manage your business profile directly from Google search. So just search for your business on Google, and then you can complete and enhance your profile. Just have a look. What else do you need to add in there? Do you need to add photos? Maybe you can share a post, or you can, share information with your consumers. Lindsay asked, do we charge for the Google My Business verification? No, we don't. It's absolutely free at this stage for a limited time. So right now we can help you with that for free. It may change soon in the future. So Lindsay, reach out. Right, so when you manage your listing, you may want to make sure that you update information so that your customers are in the loop about what's going on with hours. And I'm sure you've experienced this before, where you go search for a business online, you look at the operating hours, you get there, and then it's closed, right? That is super frustrating because you have to battle through traffic. So make sure that you manage that listing, all the time. If your operating hours are maybe changing now with lockdown levels changing, make sure that it's updated so that your consumers are not frustrated, when they see certain hours on your listing and then your hours may have changed. So use that platform to communicate to your clients and potential clients, right? Also, maybe if you are running special offers or sale or something is happening in your business, let your people know. You can create promotions and posts on Google My Business. You can add nice photos, product photos, or you can add a lot of other information to really show what your business is about and why your business is the best to solve the problem of the consumers. You can also view reviews and respond to reviews, and that can help to grow your business and help build brand loyalty. But here's the thing, not everybody leave positive reviews. So you just need to respond to all of your reviews. Even if they are negative reviews, don't ignore them. Respond to all of them, both positive and negative. Thank people for the positive responses and act immediately on the negative reviews. Fix what is broken, because sometimes there is valuable information in there in terms of processes that may not be working in your business or something that could be optimized or fixed. So really, really give attention to your reviews. And also, good reviews go a long way because it inspires new customers to visit. Think about your own behavior, you as a consumer. If you are looking for a restaurant or you're looking for a certain service, and we do look at the reviews, right? And we are often, influenced by those reviews. So make sure that you manage those reviews, keep your finger on the pulse, but it can go a long way to give your consumers the right information that you can solve their problems. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Now, in terms of good photos, why is this important? Because images have become ever more important in online presence and marketing, and some users actually use images to search for information. So if you are selling products, make sure that you have high quality, excellent photos of your products so that your users can see what your products are about. Or if you are in the business industry, show real people that you have engaged with or are helping. You can upload images of your business to your profile, attach images to posts, and you can also upload video. Right, so make sure that your cover image on Google My Business is something that represents your business, and so that it can tell people a little bit more about what it is that your business are doing. Right, then also make sure that when you add additional photos, you can highlight different features of your business that customers can then consider when making those purchasing decisions. So let me just have a look at the questions in the chat. Let me just pause there for a second. Colette says, if you are an online B2B business for international clients, won't showing your business on Google My Business hurt if it shows that you are small? Well, you don't have to appear small, Colette. You don't have to give the impression that you are a small business, right? It depends on the information that you communicate in there. And I'm not sure if I understand your question correctly, but, if you definitely are, marketing to B2B customers internationally, it will not hurt at all. So remember that every opportunity we can give our users to find us is a good opportunity. So if you have a Google My Business listing, even international customers can find you where they may not otherwise. So no, it will definitely not have a negative impact. Maddie asks, can we have more than one GMB account if we offer different services? So Maddie, no, it's actually better to have one Google My Business listing and then highlight the different services. So you will only, unfortunately, be able to have one Google My Business per business, Google My Business listing or account per business. Right. Okay. Please keep those questions coming. Thanks, guys. It's great. We love the interaction. So if I miss any questions, Nelson will pick them up. So he's our co-pilot today. So thank you for that, Nelson. Right. Okay. Then, and I mentioned this earlier, make sure that it's very important that your office hours and opening hours are updated, especially now. Because, there may be things that change, and there's nothing more frustrating, as I said earlier, than coming to a business or trying to get a hold of someone and you don't know whether they're open, because there is a lot of uncertainty out there at the moment with everything going on. We know that, right? So help your customers to give them the right information, help them to understand, and spare them frustration. So that could really work. Right, okay. Now also if you are updating your posts regularly, so it can really help to just reassure your customers in terms of that you are real, that you are there, that you are engaging with your consumers, and it encourages them to reach out and start getting into conversation with your business. So you can update your business information like your products or your services. Let's say you are adding new products. You can highlight a new product range then, or a product launch, or give people a complete listing of your services so that they can understand what it is that you offer, right? You can highlight certain aspects of your business. You can add in appointment links. So if you are a typical business that, take appointments like a hairdresser, as an example, you can even use the appointment links option. There are many more options or tools available. So I would really encourage you to take the time, list your Google My Business listing, and make sure that your consumers can find you. Right. Okay. So let us then move on, please, at all, anytime. Thank you for the questions. Thank you, Colette. Let us hear your questions coming in. Right. Then also, your Google My Business account can also help you to stay competitive in person and online, because it boosts consumer engagement, both online and in store, depending on the type of business that you are in, right? So if you are a services business, let's say you offer consulting services or training services, it can actually help people to make decisions about, or getting them to go through to your website where they can get all of the right information about your business. So it can help make informed marketing decisions based on customer feedback and reviews. So it can help you to understand if your customers are giving you feedback about a certain element of your service, there may be a problem that you can improve on. Or if they are continuously asking you if you're offering this product or this service, you may spot an opportunity. If you are not offering that and you see more and more a trend of people asking for something specifically, that could be an opportunity to expand. Right. So Colette asks if your location shows, that would show that you are small. Not necessarily, Colette. Your location doesn't always have to indicate the size of your business. It's in the message. So what is the message? And it's okay if you are small. If you are in a small niche business, but you are highly specialized in the services you offer, that's absolutely fine. But it all depends on the marketing message that is out there. Right, so that's super important in how we communicate to our users, how we communicate to what it is that we offer. So location may not have a negative impact on your business, but unfortunately, you're going to have to insert a location to be able to get your business verified and to let your consumers know that you actually do exist, even if you are a services, in the services industry, like consulting or training, but it can definitely help. Right, so thank you, Nelson, for checking in the comment section. Thank you for that. Right, also, you can learn from the successes and mistakes of your competitors. So go and have a look at what people are saying about your competitors and also how they are handling complaints. That is super important. We are in the people's business. Doesn't matter what it is we do. Every single business have human elements in there, and mistakes can happen. Right, but it's the way you handle those mistakes. It's the way you own up to those mistakes and then move forward, handle the mistakes, and get your clients happy. Right, so also you can understand what your customers want. This can, in the Google My Business and the engagement with your consumers, it will help you to gain a better understanding about them. Right, so you can research and identify how to stand out from the crowd and also discover industry trends and customer preferences. Right, so just a quick example. Now, Imveli Designs is a clothing brand. They are from Cape Town in the township Khayelitsha. So you can go and have a look at their website too. But after creating their complete Google My Business account and posting regularly and highlighting their products and also just creating a Google site, the result was that they had more than 1,500 product reviews in the first 10 days of their GMB listing and their website launch. And, these successes then resulted in increased revenue and 2 more employees hired to the team. 30% of people found Imveli Designs listing while searching for a category, product, or a service. So people can actually stumble across your business while searching for something else. So if Imveli Designs didn't have a Google My Business listing and a Google site, their consumers may not have found them. So they had fantastic results in 10 days, right? So think about what it can do for your business. Right, so another case study is Juma's Tours. It's also a small ecotourism business started by Juma Mkwela. It was started in 2009 when Juma and a number of other artists began creating street art as a way to give ownership of art to the community. Then they opened up their Google My Business account and updated their content regularly. And they had more than 89 listings or first visits in the 89 listing visits in the first week of creating a Google My Business listing. Sorry about that. And they hired 3 more employees and created jobs. And so 59% of their customers found the business via generic search. Via searching for something organically on Google, actually then came across theirs. And a lot of them actually just found them online by just being there, active on Google My Business and present and visible. Right, so I'm just going to take a quick moment to pause for questions. So before we move on, just let me, if there are any questions that you would like to have answered. I see Nelson have gone through all of the others. Nicolette, yes, we will send you the link. I see you have to move on. Absolutely no problem. You can come and rewatch the YouTube video. We will make that available. No problem at all. Colette says at Fraud Cracker, you offer online fraud for clients listed on JSE. They are big firms. If we show our location work from home, that smallness could make could make them not use us. I agree. So Colette, there may be different ways that we could do that. So we can maybe bounce ideas around in terms of how to get that done. Pop us an email and let's see how we can help you. info@digitalmarketingacademy.co.za, and let's see, maybe there's another way around that. Right. Okay. Let us know. I don't see any questions in the comments. I'm not sure if the delay is causing that, but I don't see any yet. But keep them coming. We'll answer them throughout. Right. So now let's talk about how to plan your digital marketing strategy. If there are any Google My Business questions, please let them come. But let's move on then to talk about your digital strategy, as a complete strategy. So just reflect upon your previous marketing efforts, right? And as we asked earlier, what type of marketing are you using and have you used earlier? But what worked and what didn't? So let us know. What did you use? What did you use previously? And did you think it worked? And what is currently working now? That will also be good to understand that. I'm just going to pause for 1 second and then we're going to move on. I don't see any comments yet, but let them come in and either Nelson or myself will answer them. Let us know what worked previously, what type of marketing did you use, and what worked and what didn't. All right, so let's have a look then quickly while those comments are coming in. So let's just think about traditional marketing. Right? Previously, traditional marketing involved things like reaching your target audience through newspapers, magazines, radio, TV, and other, medium. Yes, it still works. It definitely still does. We're not saying that traditional marketing doesn't, but these typical traditional marketing ads were placed at a fee, which corresponds then to the size of the ad, depending on where your ad was published. Was it a quarter-page ad in a magazine or a newspaper, or was it a billboard? So typically the fee would correspond to the size of the ad, right, as well as the way that it's published. And typically, the publication or medium that you choose to publish, how big their reach is or their followers. So that would typically then have a direct impact on the fee. Now, with digital marketing, so in comparison to traditional marketing, there are similarities, but there are major differences too. So digital marketing refers to any form of advertising or marketing on the web, right? But, digital marketing is vast, it's big, right? And this is an all-inclusive term to define promotions via email, social media, posts, paid advertise, search engines. It can include a host of things. There are many elements in digital marketing. But with the right marketing strategies, small and medium businesses are finding new ways to compete against the big guns, right? And small businesses actually now have a chance to be seen. So some examples of digital marketing you may have come across are things like search ads, which then help us to be listed on top of the search engine listings, or video ads, which are moving ads that you can see on YouTube before a video plays, or display ads, which follow you on other websites around the search engine. So there are different types of ads that you may have come across or used in your own business. I know some of you mentioned that you have used or are using Google Ads. Right, so let's just look at the pros and cons of both. So digital marketing can be costly, but with a tiny budget, you can actually have huge results. Just think about your Google My Business listing. Look at the case studies we spoke about earlier with Veli Designs and the artist group. They actually had major results for free, right? So it can be very low cost. Where traditional marketing, advertising on radio and TV and billboards can be costly, right? So with digital marketing, it's interactive. Users can immediately react, take the action. Where with traditional marketing, if a billboard is up next to the highway, it's there. Right, you've paid for it. You don't know what the results are going to be, and it's not always that measurable. Where digital marketing is easy to measure the return. Right, so digital marketing can spread far and wide. Where once your traditional marketing ads are placed in a certain publication or location, they're there. Right, so if you paid for that billboard ad, it's up, it's there. If it's not working, you've paid already. Right, where with digital marketing, we can quickly change direction if something is not working. But digital marketing takes a lot of time and management. So there are pros and cons to both, right? So let's look at the different types of digital marketing out there. Now we know the benefit of digital marketing for a business, right? So let's look at the different channels that you may wish to explore to help you engage with your consumers. So, as the digital age keeps picking up speed, new channels are becoming available, but it's important to get to grips with the most important ones or the most established ones. And those are search engine marketing, which is where you pay for advertising to appear in search engines. Social media marketing is where we use social platforms to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. Now, the major difference between the two, with search engine marketing, your ads only appear if users are actively searching for the solution you have to offer, the keywords that you're optimizing for. So your ads will be very targeted and only shown to people who are really looking for what you have to offer. That's the difference between search engine ads or search ads and where social ads, we bid on the profiles of the users of the platform. Your ad appears on a news feed of someone who may not be looking for the solution. Yes, it may be good for awareness, but also it can be annoying because we are hoping they may or may not be interested in your business, but we are targeting based on the interest in what we know of the users of the platform. Right, so then there's also display marketing. Now, this is online advertising on multiple websites across the internet, and content marketing is where we create and share different types of content like blogs, blog posts, videos, guides, infographics, downloadable ebooks, downloadable guides or checklists that your users find valuable. And content marketing is a major driver of traffic through to your website if done right. Then we also have email or SMS mobile marketing, which then collects email addresses from your users in a lead generation process and then use those email addresses to communicate with users, or where it could collect mobile numbers to really connect one-on-one with your audience when they give you that information. Right, so let's look at Google Ads for a second. Now, obviously, Google is where people search for what to do, where to go, and what to buy, right? And as I mentioned earlier, your ads will only appear when customers search for businesses like yours on Google Search and Maps, right? Then on Google Ads, you can run and stop your ads anytime you want. You only pay for the results, like clicks to your website or calls to your business. Depending on the bidding strategy you chose, your ad may be displayed, which you will not be charged for, only when a visitor clicks on your ad. Only then will you be charged for the ad. So it's a really fantastic way to manage your budget and optimize your budget. Now, 87.3% of searches are conducted on Google. There are other search engines too, but Google is actually one of the major ones. So paid search ads are easily and quickly created and managed. And Google Ads allow you to set up a schedule for each of your campaigns. You can then run and stop your ads at any time you want. And you only pay for results like click to your website or calls to your business. Right, so Peter, I see your question. Is the lead generation process hampered by the POPI Act? The short answer and the good news is no, because in terms of lead generation, you ask consumers in those types of ads to give you the information. It's voluntary, right? And they don't have to give you the information like an email address. It depends on the type of ad that you are running. But your lead generation should just be optimized in terms of protecting the data. And in terms of the POPI Act, when you do harvest those email addresses, not harvest, when users give it to you in exchange for something like downloading an ebook or something that you offer in exchange for the email address, and then they should have the option to opt out at any time from your email marketing after that. And they are allowed to have access to see where their email address is being used and how you got their email address. But definitely no, Peter. Lead generation is very targeted, and then we actually get only the information of people who are really interested and qualified in engaging with our business. So there are different ways of approaching it, which is a little bit of a longer discussion. But if done right, no, it will definitely not hamper the process. Right, so how do we sign up to Google Ads? You will see the link on the screen, on the slide, and Nelson also give us the link in the chat. So you can then run, sign up into your Google account, or once you've signed up to Google Ads, click campaigns, select new campaign, and then you can start creating your first ad in just a few easy steps. So you tell Google Ads actually take you through a facilitated process in terms of what is going to work best for your ad. So you then tell Google Ads, what are you trying to achieve with the ad? What is your objective? Do you want to create brand awareness? Do you want to run a lead generation ad? What is it that you're trying to achieve with your ad? Do you want more online sales, right? Then decide where to advertise. Do you want to advertise on YouTube, or do you want to advertise in search, so that your ad comes up in search engine result pages? Where do you want your ad to be displayed, right? Then create your message. What is the actual unique offering? Why should people take note of your offering? What makes your business special? Set your budget. You determine the budget that you are prepared to spend, and then you can go live. So it is as easy as that. But in terms of the different steps, now when you tell Google Ads what your goal is, your ad will be then tailored based on the results that you want. If your objective is to get more website visits, then Google Ads will optimize your ad for clicks through to your site, right? If you want more calls, your call button or the call function will be optimized. So it will increase visits to your store if that is your objective, or it will drive people through to your website. So you just need to be very clear before you run any ads. What is the result you want? What is the outcome of this ad? What does success look like? Right? So be very clear. Do we want more traffic to the site? Do we want more feet through the door? Do we want leads? Do we want traffic? What is it that you actually want? And then Google Ads will help to optimize your ads by showing it to the right people. Right, so then when you decide where do you want to advertise, do you want to advertise locally? Are you a local business like a hairdresser, as I used the example earlier, that are typically more frequented by people in a specific location, or do you want to go global? You decide where you want to show your ads, and then Google Ads will make it reach the right people in terms of whoever those people are searching for the solution that you have to offer. Now, then when you create your message, this helps to make sure that you highlight what's best about your business. You can also create banner ads, which are a little bit more visual. And it's a great way to draw customers in with visuals because it can draw attention quickly. It catches the eye, and your message should support the goal, support what you are trying to achieve with your ad. If you want web visits to your website, why should they visit the website? What are they going to find on your website? So just be very clear about who you are crafting your message to. Who is the user on the other side of the screen? And what do you want that person to actually do? Right, so then when you set your budget, you decide what is the cap, what is your budget cap, and you'll never pay more than the monthly cap that you set. So you will never go over the budget that you decide is within your reach. You can adjust your ad budget at any time or pause your ad. And you can also get an estimated result for your budget. So Google Ads will show you, for this budget that you've selected, this could be the potential results that you will see for your ad. Then finally, you'll go live, and Google Ads will display your ads when people search for products and services like yours. And your ads can appear on Google Search and Maps and across the Google network of partner sites. So websites who have signed up to have ads displayed on their websites can actually also show your display ads there. You only pay for the results when people click on your ad to call your business or visit your website or get directions to your store. So it can actually be really very cost effective. So let's pause for a moment for questions before we move on. Let me just have a look. Colette asks how to overcome high bid costs for search terms that overseas competitors with big budgets in dollars are also bidding on. Colette, there are many tools that can help you with that. And what could really work is if you use your keyword planner in Google Ads. I'm not sure if you are aware of the keyword planner, but the keyword planner tool is a free tool that will show you what are the popular trends, but also maybe not always go for those high bid keywords. Sometimes we focus on the high volume keywords, but if you drill down into the keywords that have smaller search volumes, right, then you become a little bit more niched and focused, because for high volume searches, high volume keywords, the conversion is usually low. But if you go for the lower search volume keywords that are a little bit more specific, really specific, then you can get away with higher conversion and lower cost. Right, so that could help you with those high bid costs. We always want to go for the high search volumes, but sometimes your competition is so big out there that if you just niche a little bit and focus on the zoom in on those niched keywords and lower search volume keywords, that can actually help your budget go a lot further. Right, I hope that helped. Sharon asks, what about using WordStream to assist you with your Google Ads? Absolutely, yes, Sharon, there are many tools that can assist with your Google Ads. So as I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of tools out there. You can use tools like Ubersuggest. You can use tools like your Keyword Planner, WordStream. All of those tools are very valuable. Things like your Google Search Console. Google Search Console can also help you to assist with your Google Ads in terms of understanding the volumes, understanding the behaviors. Many, many tools out there that can definitely help. Absolutely. Right, let those questions come. I'm going to hand over to Nelson now, who's going to talk us through how to leverage social media channels and email marketing. But let those questions come while I hand over to you, Nelson.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us. I'll be taking you guys through how to leverage social media channels and email marketing to help you grow online. I see we've got another question there from Sharon. I just want to ask, and we've got some questions from Sharon and Jody. So Jody asks, how often should you update your website? And Jody asks, would you suggest outsourcing the management of your Google Ads if you are a medium-sized business and have little experience? Yes. So Jody, that would be beneficial if you don't have a lot of experience, because if you start without experience, you could be wasting money, or you could not understand how to utilize that money properly and understand the whole process of Google Ads and using the right keywords and competitor keywords that you could use as well and understand. Any more questions? I see Colette there. Thanks. Awesome. I think Irma's going to attack those questions, and we can leave you guys happy. Yep. Thanks, Emma. Okay, I'm going to continue with my slides. So I just want to ask an open-ended question, just like we did yesterday. Which social media channels does your business use at this moment? Please feel free to answer the question in the chat. Which social media channels does your business use at the moment? I know yesterday we discussed the different social media channels and their characteristics. And how it would affect your business. So we said Instagram was for visual. So if you had a more visual business like an art company, or if you had maybe anything arty or anything visual, if you're a photographer, then Instagram is definitely your platform. If you're LinkedIn, if you're B2B or B2C, then LinkedIn was definitely your platform. If you're focused on business, if you're maybe a lawyer, offered finance or other business services, then LinkedIn was definitely better for you. If you offered Facebook, then Facebook was also definitely better for you if you're visual. If you like to reach customers, build communities, etc., etc. So yeah, one more question: which social media? Which social media channels does your business use? Please feel free to answer that question. Thank you, Simangaliso. He says Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Awesome. So we're going to discuss also how those vary and which types of posts you can use across the different platforms. So let me go to the next slide. So how does social media help, or how social media can help grow your business? So if you're considering starting social media for your small business or your company and need to persuade, one of your managers why it'd be a good fit, we can discuss that below. So social media helps you generate more sales. So using the UK example, with up to 85% of the UK population, it's United Kingdom, on social media platforms, it makes a good place to connect with new customers. So social media can help you generate more sales. It can help you reach new audiences, new business opportunities. It helps you with targeting, so you can understand highly target demographics, so age, gender, buying type, income. You can build relationships and networks. I see answers coming in, so there we go. Thanks, Colette. Thanks, Pinda. Thanks, Delilah. So you can build relationships and networks with social media. The second use of social media and how it can benefit your business is you can add value to your brand. So it's often used for customer service. You can create chatbots, because nowadays the quicker you respond, the better. You need to Also start understanding two-way conversations with your clients and your potential consumers. So you can raise your customer service levels, you can start two-way conversations, you can show a new side to your business, and you can build a community as well. So with social media helps to improve your marketing so you can understand your customers better, who they are, when they follow, what time they are the most on your page. You can actually see that on Facebook Insights and use different insights tools that are offered by Twitter, Instagram, and the different platforms. It can help you get noticed on search. You can attract more people to your site, your website. As Omar said, all things lead to the website. You can gain valuable customer insights, and you can keep an eye on what your competitors are doing and see how to improve your pages as well. Let's discuss the difference between organic and paid social media. So organic social media focuses on views, actions, or clicks from posts, and these are all free. The content that appears on your business profile and in people's news feeds are all organic. You can only reach your followers and friends of followers. With paid social media, you pay for the views, actions, or clicks from the post or your ads. Your ads can appear in more places, like we discussed previously, demographics and insights, and you can reach anyone, even people who don't follow you. So that's the difference between organic social media and paid social media. Let's discuss how you can get started. So getting started with social media marketing does take a bit of time, patience, and commitment. You're going to have to do a bit of dry runs just to see which posts work, which posts don't. You have to understand your competitors, see what they're doing, what creates a lot of engagement. Are there special days, Father's Day? Father's Day is coming up. We had Youth Day, and all that as well. So you need. Sorry, just one chain of thought. Cool. So the key areas to focus on when you are building your strategy. Sorry about that, guys. It's a bit of a connection loss. So the key areas to focus on when you are building your strategy are the following. So you need to define your audience, who they are, what are they into, what influences them, when are they usually online, and which social media platforms do they use. So when you are getting started with social media, you need to choose your channels carefully. Are you business focused or lifestyle focused? You need to start with one, test it. Like I said, test and learn, try a different one. You can even try 3 different platforms at once and just understand that different channels need different strategies. So think about the content types you want to post, and because this will differ per platform. So with Instagram, you want to post pictures of your team having fun. That might not necessarily work on LinkedIn. So do take note of the different platforms as well. So let's discuss email marketing. So I've got a question here. How do you believe that email marketing can help your business? So think about the benefits of email marketing. How can email marketing help your business? Please feel free to answer the question in the chat. Sorry guys, my connection is a bit woozy, but I am getting the answers in. Peter says pay-per-click can be risky. Thank you, Peter, for that question. I'm sure Emma will jump on that quickly. Let me just carry on so long. Sure. How to get started with email marketing. So there are many email providers out there that offer similar features. So be sure to compare against the functionality that you need to deliver. MailChimp is free. So there are free platforms and also more advanced ones that offer a wide range of functionality around email design and segmentation. So it's important to stress that email marketing is heavily dependent on the quality of your list. So if you don't have a good list, then you won't get all the benefits, or you won't get the right responses. Email marketing works when the audience wants to hear from you. So ask your subscribers if they are interested in receiving updates about other products or services, then find out how they prefer to hear from you. So for example, do they want to receive emails weekly or monthly? And record what you learn in your email contact database for future campaigns. And you can learn how to optimize. Thank you, Sharon. She uses Zoho. Thank you, Sharon, for that. Your content is the most important part of your newsletters. So these tips will help you get started to create and gather compelling content that will speak to your readers. So with email marketing, you need to treat your readers like VIPs. People who subscribe to your email list are so into you that they've given you permission to their inboxes. So treat them like VIPs. Show some personality, Chances are your voice and tone and sense of humor are all important reasons why your customers sign up in the first place. So show some personality, show some outreach about your business, give clients what they need to know. Keep it useful. So think about which emails you open and which you delete right away. You don't want to open an email that doesn't benefit you in some way. So when designing email marketing, newsletters, and emails, keep it useful. Always keep your audience top of mind. So let's just discuss some email marketing tips for success. So segment and group the lists of your audiences for relevant content. This will help tailor your message to those specific audiences. Keep it simple. Most people are bombarded with emails every day, so keep yours to the point. If you'd like to share a large piece of content, feature one element, an excerpt or key quote, and link away to the rest. So make it easier for your readers to scan quickly if they want or need to. Measure the open and click rate to optimize campaigns. It's vital to figure out what's working so we could see and optimize for future emails. So you need to measure these analytics, especially when it comes to emails. So test some of the following. So your click rate can help you determine the success of your campaign and reveal some general trends in the behaviors of your subscribers. Unsubscribe rate deals with what's your unsubscribe rate after each campaign. Less than 1% is average for lists that are contacted regularly and well maintained. So check your rate after each campaign. If you see a spike after a particular campaign, consider whether it had anything to do with your content. Maybe you're sending too frequently, or maybe you're not sending enough. So do give an eye out to your unsubscribe rate. So look at your signups from your last campaign. So after each campaign, do you get lots of new subscribers? Do you see any growth in your list? Maybe you need to make your content more interesting or relevant to your customers. So do keep an eye out for that when it comes to email analytics and discussing the email marketing tips for success. Thank you, Irma, for that. Awesome. Thank you, Irma, for that extra information over there. So I just want to answer some questions as well. I'll put the banner in as well. Please, guys, do feel free to ask some questions pertaining to email marketing and social media. I'll give you a few seconds to ask some questions. Thank you, Irma, again for that extra info. So yeah, guys, we've come to the end again. I think we might have gone a bit over that, so I was a bit in a rush. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. I'm going to share the link to the Google Trainer that you can access and just fill that in as well. And we've got some other links that you guys can sign up for your certificates. We've got the mentorship program for small business owners. I think Hermes is sharing that now. And you can find us on social media. So you can find us on social media at Twitter at Digital Skills Africa, Facebook at Digital Skills for Africa, and Instagram at Digital Skills AF. So please feel free to reach out to us on that as well. And just want to share the link so you can sign up for your certificates. That's the most important part for me. Let me just get to that for you guys quickly. So when you sign up, when you fill in your information for this with this link, you can get your certificate. Let me just share that quickly. Okay, so guys, the link that I'm sharing right now, please fill that in and we will send you your certificate. And just a thank you for joining us as well today. Thank you guys for joining us in the live stream. We will be having another one next week, Thursday. I think it's Thursday the 23rd. Let me just make sure of that. Or Wednesday the 23rd. We'll be having another session next week, Wednesday the 23rd. So please do join us for that. We will send you some emails around that as well. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day as well. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.